live and we are lit. Welcome to FCN's pre-show of Black Lightning. I am your host for the night, Hawk A. Tone. Here with me is the fabulous
Tresnay. How y'all?
They're okay. I don't think they could talk back to us.
They can via comments.
See what we did there? We set that up, ma'am. Yes, it's been stolen. Hashtag we the criminals. Well, welcome back to Black Lightning pregame show, our second episode.
Yes.
We sat there and watched the episode last week.
We did.
What did you think about it?
I got caught off guard.
Chelsea Marie said the haircut.
Oh, hey,
right?
boo.
Isn't he looking so nice with the haircut? But why you be getting rid of your mustache, though?
I hate the mustache because when I'm eating, it grows long.
Can't trust a black man without a mustache, bro.
But I got a goatee.
Nah, you gotta have the whole thing. Black men have to have a mustache.
You know what? Get me one of them mascara pencils that y'all have. I'm gonna draw on one of those twiggly, evil mustaches.
I got you.
So, me, myself, personally, on last week's episode, I gave it a 4.5 tally marks of the FCN level scale. 4.5 tallies.
Right.
But, that last little tally, to get the fifth, it's a really upbeat scale. But one thing I was surprised about was the blackness of this show.
It was very black.
It was very black. Now, take in mind, me, I get offended easily when we see these black shows like Luke Cage and, so one of my favorite moments was just in the beginning when you go to the party and the guy tells Anissa, the daughter that was had snuck out, oh, you one of them. She started talking about Coachella and she's like, yeah, Solange and Childish Gambino. He's like, oh, you one of them alternative black girls.
Right.
I'm like,
what? But that gets said in real life.
But it gets
said in real life.
I literally was like sitting there like, oh, so black people can't play guitar?
No.
We don't know nothing about Jimi Hendrix?
No, we can only like all one things, the same thing. We can't do any of that.
We can't run out.
Deviation.
No deviation. We just like bass drums.
And 808s.
And 808s. It was ridiculous, but I loved the fact that it came out with an educated response. How she was like, I'll take that, and it's like,
right.
Okay, because me personally, what the, you mean I'm alternative? Oh, because I don't walk around listening to Future? I ain't black. I ain't black enough for you? Okay. But it's a really, really great put together all around blackness. And when you actually start seeing that, it actually turned my mind around, especially in certain aspects where you're like, yo, that's the black man struggle right there, baby.
Which part are you talking about, the black man struggle?
So, the kickoff in the beginning, the cops, we seen all the white cops that we came across were crooked, basically.
Right.
They, even when in the club they came out and were like, get your black ass on the ground. Like, whoa, fam.
Right.
Like,
that would be real life.
All these people right there. Here's the thing, right? This is what made me mad about that whole situation. All these people running away, and this man walking towards you. You stop him.
That's how it goes. That's real life. That's real life.
It threw me off. It really threw me off. What was some of your favorite moments?
Well, let me just stick with blackness, because there was a moment where I felt like some Tyler Perry blackness crept into the to the episode, or some of the lines, even some of the outfits. It reminded me so much of a Tyler Perry film, particularly when the villain came in. I can't remember his name, the dark skinned one. He had on the velour tracksuit. What was that?
Yeah. I was sitting here like, is this the knockdown Cottonmouth? Like, Cottonmouth, if anybody watched Luke Cage, Cottonmouth always came in suits and everything.
Yes.
Then you got this man come in with a baby blue FUBU jumpsuit. Because I haven't seen that material on a jumpsuit since FUBU, man. Like that, I was sitting there like, yo,
Yeah.
this dude got it.
There were moments when that happened. I think I was caught off guard because I did watch Luke Cage, and I enjoyed it immensely. And I think I was expecting it to look like Luke Cage. We definitely got CW budget,
Yes.
if that makes sense,
Yes.
in terms of how it looked. So I was caught off guard with that. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the female characters
Yes.
a lot, particularly his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah.
She seemed very poised.
I like all the profile shots.
You liked all the profile shots? There were a lot of profile shots in
Yes,
this episode
yes.
of the black women.
I love the black women. I love the black women.
From the secretary at his school, the principal school,
Yes.
to all the characters. They got the side profile
Hey,
shots.
speaking of the black women, right?
Mm-hmm,
The main black women, you see that they are very strong-willed characters, and I
Yeah.
loved it. Everything from, you see both daughters know how to defend themselves.
Yes.
We did see
Yes,
that.
yes.
We see that Black Lightning himself, one of the main reasons he gave up the costume
Right.
was because his wife told him, like, I'm done with this.
Right, for
And-
family. Right.
Exactly.
Right.
And then when she said, get him, oh, you ain't got to tell me twice, baby. I got you. Whatever you say.
Like, listen, when the wife be like, nah, I let you go off that leash, you better take it, don't ask no questions.
Yeah, and you know, even the secretary, like, you got to meet this person. You see that all these women play pivotal roles to both his characters,
Right.
as far as him as Black Lightning
Right.
and him as Jefferson,
husband, yeah.
father, and principal.
Right.
And I thought that was a very interesting aspect, especially when you see it seems like real believable tension.
Yes.
You know, anybody
Yes.
that's had that ex that you run back into and you're like, I'm getting tempted, but yeah, and you can really believe, like, yo, do that, man. Hey, bro, do that. Like,
I was wanting that that storyline to move a little more in the first episode. Him and his ex-wife, the tension that they had in the episode. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to seeing a certain person's face come up on the screen. I know Black Twitter, y'all was saying some of the same thing. Like, why y'all acting like we ain't seen y'all sneak Roland Martin?
yeah, I noticed that. Hey,
Like, we don't need to see
I know
Roland.
you?
Getting back to the lead character, he's very handsome.
yes.
Just Roland just pops in. Like, oh.
That was an enthusiastic agreement.
Hey, man, I'm secure about my sexuality.
Hey, all right.
Say he a very attractive man. I was actually, what really threw me with him is, like, I don't know the character in real life, the actor in real life height profile, but while he was fighting criminals, you could see a very big difference in how he's tall, and it shows that intimidation factor. It also plays into the thought that he's a former Olympian and et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
So when you he looks like he's about 6'2", going against these 5'9" guys. It's like, yo, you better beat him up, man. It was really great.
It was.
But going back to the women, you see that at the end of the episode, that tension that we were talking about, and how you can see that his ex-wife is crushed because she knows that now that she didn't let him out that cage, it's over with.
Right.
So you, like, when he walks in the kitchen and she's drinking, and you're like, why is she drinking? You know what I mean? You haven't seen, even though this is our first meeting of her, you're seeing her, like, literally with some whiskey, like, pour me another one, because it's like she knows what's coming.
Right.
And,
Right.
when he tells her, like, it's not over with, it's like she took it in stride, like, I knew this was happening.
Right,
And
right.
it was a really, really strong emotional pull for me, because I'm like, yo, she's really torn about this, because she really cares about this man, and she's really seeing that this is going to be something big and effective for their relationship. What did you think about? So we're talking about the women. We're gonna go to the fathering style. So
Hold on. I want to add in this comment. 'Cause you guys were talking about the blackness, and Karen A. Moore said, "Oh, the villain was dark. So
Oh.
address Tobias, please.
Okay, so first of all,
Let her know, because she may not have watched it.
Karen, the villain is the sub villain is black.
Yes.
So he's not even the underboss. He's like
An associate.
associate.
type. Yeah.
The main villain is you watch our show. You've seen J. Cole. Think of buff J. Cole. He's a very buff, bald J. Cole. Like I look when I see him, J. Cole. So this is where he be on Wednesday. He's over here on the south side of Metropolis.
Listen, the main villain has been dubbed by FCN as #albino thug.
#albino thug.
He had red hair.
Yes.
He was a little thick albino thug.
Big descript lips, like you could not miss those boys. And what killed me, his name is Tobias Whale, and he shot somebody with a goddamn harpoon.
And
Like,
I fell in love. Oh my God, when he shot him with that harpoon, I was like, oh my God, I love villains. I don't know why I always fall in love with villains, and it was amazing.
let me tell you this. Let me say this.
Oh, and drugged him in after he shot
Listen,
him.
if you shoot somebody with a harpoon on the south side of Chicago, you just got all the rank. Like, everybody got to respect you from now on. And Gary,
forever.
like, did he just shoot him with a harpoon? Oh man, where do you even get a harpoon from?
Where do you even get it from?
Like, do you just go to a Big Fish, the fishing place, and hey, y'all got harpoons? Like, what do you go? Amazon. You can find anything on the internet. Amazon go. Hey man, let me get a harpoon.
Yeah,
What?
Sure, we got plenty.
What size you need? What you hunting? I don't know, a whale, Moby Dick. Like, it's something somewhere between a small animal and a large fish. Don't worry about it. But one of my favorite parts in there was the actual confliction between Lala and, which, first of all, the lower guy's named Lala, right? What grown man that's supposed to be a leader of a crime organization?
Octavius.
Look,
Call me Lala.
I like, call me, bro. You not calling me nothing. My name is Tavius, or
Yes,
you know what I mean.
It should be Tavius.
Even Tay-Tay.
Tay Tay, you can Lala is Carmelo Anthony's girlfriend, ex-wife, etc. Whatever they got going
I
on.
dated a Lala in high school.
Everybody dated a Lala in high school.
It was your boo.
It was your boo.
Okay.
She was going for the will over there.
Let's see.
So one of the
Talk about what you think is gonna happen tonight, Jerry.
one thing I am gonna think gonna happen tonight. I want to see more development of, as we seen, the oldest daughter, who's a med student. Her powers are developing.
Right. Right.
Previously in comic books, they powers develop very young. So he had
Okay.
been training them to
Okay.
be, heroes very young. So for her to be in her,
Right. 20s. early
20s, because she's a med student,
Right,
so she's
early
in
20s.
college. For her to just be developing these powers, and the whole fact that, duress and stress is making this happen, I think that we're gonna see Jefferson, not in his Black Lightning form, get into a situation, and it's gonna actually show her
Okay, right.
power, like show her a real full power manifestation.
Okay. Because is he aware of her powers developing right now? I don't think we got that.
I don't
sense.
think we got that sense. I'm
Okay.
not even. I think they were just manifesting
Okay.
from the
Okay.
situation.
Right. Okay.
So I do want to see that. We are gonna see in the preview. We did see a few things as far as he's actually is going after Lala. That man's name.
Her brother's actually watching right now.
Whose brother?
Lala's brother.
Oh,
That's funny.
literally watching.
That's funny.
hey, Lala brother. Is his name Lactavius?
Did you say Lactavius?
Edgar. Hey, Edgar.
Lactavius?
Lala.
Did you,
La.
you just said Lactavius.
But even that sound like a better villain name because you would think of Cadillac. Man, my name is Lactavius.
No, it sounded like
somebody milk.
boo milk. That's what I thought.
I know you after poisoning everybody with milk. You ain't. That's more gangster than Lala. You look like a lollipop with Lala.
I don't know. You got milk coming out
What are you looking forward to?
Albino Thug.
Albino.
Get me back to Albino Thug. I
Al-
want to learn more about him and his character. I want to see him in action. Having a harpoon makes you pretty classy in my book. And I just want more of him. That's what I'm looking for tonight. Of course, I want to see more of his ex-wife and see how that is going. And I am looking forward to the manifestation of her powers. But I really want to see Albino Thug tonight.
So, do you think that his ex-wife and Gambini, who is the guy who makes the suits, for y'all that don't know, do you think those two are gonna end up being a cohesive unit? Because it seems like they're both on the opposite side of the spectrum. She doesn't want him to be Black Lightning, but Gambini is encouraging him to be Black Lightning.
She might get on board, like if she gets on board, because I think, for her, it's her family is at interest. For him, community is at interest. And I think for women or spouses in general, like you do have to recognize the purpose in your partner. And I think she would need to get there to be on board with him. As long as she's putting family so much to the exclusion of his purpose,
right,
she will never be cohesive with him. Not at all.
I that's interesting because in the Arrowverse, basically you always have someone that's telling them not to be who they are. Outside of the Flash, which whatever. But Supergirl had her sister like no. We had Diggle telling Arrow no. We had I don't really understand the other few people, but that's really interesting. It's really interesting to see the Alfred of this show telling Batman, "Yo, get out there and do it." And I think one of the most powerful things in the show that I seen was when he sent him that video file. Was like everything that you did wasn't bad. Like I understand that you're saying this, but look at this video and you see the clip of the old man saying, every year on my birthday I watch this, and you see a kickback to the old school Black Lightning with the full bald head, and that's the most intimidating thing. A big 6'3" bald headed black dude in a full body spandex coming at me. I'm run.
You intimidating and enticing.
I'm running. She's gonna stay there. Apparently.
Help me, please help me.
He just took my purse. You can just come over here and
look at my driver's license, the address.
You want Black Lightning to sneak in?
Yeah. Fantasy, yeah.
Give him consent first.
I did. Look at my purse and look at my driver's license. See that?
Tone, you mentioned last week about them saying he wasn't going to have his powers.
Yes,
Obviously,
he does have his problems.
Do you think they're going to explore those more?
So I do want to see them explore it more. Because apparently, if he has powers, his daughter is manifesting powers. There got to be somebody else in this world, in this universe, with powers. So I do want to see how they start bringing in these supervillains. Because I don't want a lack of. That's one thing that Luke Cage did fall short of.
Yes.
They didn't have people that could fight him on the same scale, and you'd be like, yo, this is trouble for him, and I don't want that lacklusterness. I want other people with powers to come in and cause some ruckus where you're really like, yo, Black Lightning's gonna need some help. He's gonna need a team. He's gonna need thunder and lightning, which is his daughters.
She's also lightning?
Yes.
So I just want y'all to know that you have started a movement. Ramon Javier Bonilla Chelsea Marie have been going back and forth on Boo Milk t-shirts. We already have a design in place.
Yes.
This is happening. Boo Milk.
Boo milk.
milk.
I love it. We gotta get those made so we can have them for next week.
It's for the albino thugs.
And that too. We need a shirt with that too. Actually, yeah. All right, wrap this up, man. Producer said, get out of here.
Producer say, this is the last time I'm gonna host a show outside. Hey, Reggie, is my knuckles ashy, man? I wanted to address that. They still ashy?
They are less ashy.
They're less ashy.
They are still ashy. Just less. So next week we'll try something else, and maybe should it work, we can sell that too.
That's like the difference. Last week and this week is like the difference between Tobias.
Hey, maybe if I rub my hands together with enough friction, I can start shooting fireballs, and I can call myself Black Fire. No? Nobody? Okay. Well, this has been Hawk Tone, and
Trezane.
it's good to see y'all. Come back tomorrow for
American Crime Story pregame show. Yes, listen, we're going to be talking about the criminal psychological profile of this crazy man who shot Gianna Versace. If you haven't seen the episode, go watch it. It was actually pretty good.
I'm glad to hear that. I started it, but I get worked like a horse around here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments, videos. We are always open. Watch with us. Live tweet with us. We'll be here, and we are getting lit. So thank y'all. Good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.